take a look at different ecological systems around Russia and around the rest of the world. Back now with video of Dexter from yesterday as they put the robot through different tests and different maneuvers to test out its joints. On the right side of the screen, you see a good shot of the U.S. Destiny laboratory, which Dexter is mounted to at this point in time. Each one of Dexter's arms is about 10 feet wide. Its body is almost 11 feet tall, so it's a fairly large size robot. The base that attaches it to the U.S. Destiny laboratory is the same one that would attach it to the station's robotic arm if it was ever called for. That way Dexter could be moved to pretty much any part of the International Space Station that is within reach of the station's robotic arm, and that robot could perform whatever task it was designed to do. This testing of Dexter began a series of different robotic testing that's going to be going on the International Space Station over the next few days. At the end of last week, the mobile transporter base that the station's robotic arm is attached to was moved from Worksite 4 to Worksite 6. This is being done so that the cameras that are on the robotic arm itself can be pointed at the Kibo Laboratories robotic arm. They're going to be testing that arm as well. That arm was put through a series of initial tests during the STS-124 mission, but there's going to be a more aggressive battery of tests run on that robotic arm in the coming days. That again was footage that was captured yesterday of the Dexter robot as the ground controllers here in Houston moved the joints and also tested out the electrical systems within the robot to make sure that everything is in proper working order. The team here in Mission Control taking a quick break at this point in time while the International Space Station passes out of satellite communication range. It is currently orbiting 220 miles above the Middle East. It'll soon be crossing over India and then out over the Indian Ocean. It'll pass just the west coast of Australia before it swings down and then back up the Pacific Ocean. This is Mission Control Houston. This is footage that was captured on board the International Space Station using one of the high-definition cameras. This is the treadmill that the Shemetov and Volkov have been working on over the past several days and replacing the bearings. Here you see them testing out the device. There was some data that was downlinked to the ground controllers here in Houston to take a look at to make sure that that treadmill is ready to go and that the astronauts can use it once again. The two white cords you see on either side of the treadmill actually hold the astronaut in place while he or she is using it. You can also see that it kind of floats around on the floor. This is done to prevent the vibration of the astronauts using it from shaking the International Space Station. Again, Volkov and Shemetov have been replacing the roller bearings inside. They replaced 36 of those. Volkov, who you see in the center of your screen, also worked to create a sort of homemade belt repair. They had noticed that the belt had been torn quite a bit whenever they noticed the noise coming from it a couple of weeks ago. But everything seems to be in good shape now. They're going to continue to take a look at it this afternoon and to take a look at the treadmill noise to see if there's anything being produced, and the biomedical engineers here at the Mission Control Center in Houston will take a good close look at it. They're actually going to record